Hi, brothers and sisters. This is your boy Eric Bisong again, the motivational from Motivation Academy. I know I come to you guys so much with motivational aspect or advice or encouragement because I believe, like I said, the simple fact is that we were created by the same God and we have a responsibility of being there for each other. Life is too short and life itself is simple. Why I say that is because most of the time we complicate life when it's not supposed to. I know I repeat this all the time. But if you look at your day-to-day life, people sit and waste their time hating people. People sit and waste their time worrying about what people think about them. People sit and waste their time worrying about so much other things that don't even involve their life. So I call that distraction. Because you have a choice here on earth and your life is short here on earth. You have a time that you have borrowed that God gave you to use it wisely. But you distract yourself from worrying about what other people think. I always tell people this. This is the simple calculation. This is the simple arithmetic about this equation in life. Whatever, listen carefully. Whatever people will say, whatever names they will call you, whatever level they will put you on, will not change your name, will not change the structure of your body, will not change your sex, male or female. It won't change your sex. It won't change your character. But now, if you accept the fact that these people have the right to talk about you, and you listen to it, and you swallow it, and you digest it, then at that point, it will change who you are. Because you are walking according to their plan. You are walking according to their circumstances, according to their agenda. But again, I repeat, your life here on earth is short. So don't waste that little time that you have to worry about what people think, what people say, what people believe about you. For one day, you will leave this earth. But what you should worry about is what legacy that you leave while you go, while God calls you home. Because why I insist so much about not wasting your time on those things is because I've realized that our generation, for example, we worry so much about how we look or how people perceive we look or how people want us to look or what kind of level people want us to get in life. Like we put people's pride ahead of our happiness, ahead of our joy. Brothers and sisters, you have a life to live. You have a future to focus on. You have your happiness to build on. Again, your life here on earth is short. The time that you have is limited. Stop wasting that precious time worrying about what he says or what she says. Trust me, it doesn't take anything out of your body. It doesn't change who you are. Instead, they are wasting their time, their strength, their health, their air to talk about you, to worry about what you are doing instead of taking their time to worry about what they are doing and bring happiness to themselves. Like I put it in one of my quotes, the beginning of happiness starts with you. If you don't love yourself, if you're not happy about who you are, then nobody else will be happy about you. And before, when people talk about you or people take their time, their precious time that they have to waste on you, they are wasting their precious time. Again, that doesn't take anything out of your body. That doesn't break your arm. That doesn't change your face. That doesn't change your name. My name is Eba Eric Marshall Bisson. Whatever somebody says about me on the outside, whatever they talk about me, it doesn't change my name on my birth certificate. God gave me that name. It is written on my birth certificate, and whatever people say, whatever structure they want to put in life, whatever how they want to distract me in life, will not change my name on my birth certificate, will not change the plan that God has for me, will not change God's agenda in my life. But now, if I tend to take on what they say and rely on it, then it will change my circumstances. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. Stop wasting their precious time. Leave a perfect legacy here on earth before you go see God. Stop wasting your precious time. You have 24 hours in a day. Use it to do good things. Use it to do things that makes you happy. Use it to do things that make your children happy, make your family members happy. Don't worry about what the enemy thinks or what he say or what she say. Don't, please, I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart. Don't waste your precious time worrying about what people think about you, what people say about you, for it doesn't change. This is the things that we know. This is what borders our environment. This is what I call distraction. We are the self-distracted memories of ourselves. Because we worry so much about what people think, we distract ourselves from the focus that God has for us, for the plan that God has for us, for the future that God has for us, because we distract our memories to think about what my neighbor thinks of who I am. Oh, I have to be this person so that I can prove that I'm this person to those people. No, I don't care if I ride a bike to work and you have a Mercedes Benz. At the end, if I'm doing what God wants me to do, then I know I'm doing the right thing. I don't have to have a Mercedes Benz to do what God wants me to do. I don't have to worry about how the names you call me, or how you describe me on the outside, or how you think I am to accomplish what God wants me to do. Again, my knowledge here is stop distracting yourself by thinking so much about what the world thinks of you, what people think of you. You are a child of God. You are a precious gift from God. You are a marvelous and wonderfully made by God himself. Who else can change that? And you have to remember this one thing. When God says yes, nobody, I say nobody, wherever you go, nobody can say no when God says yes to you. So worry about the yes of God. Forget about the no of people. Stop distracting yourself thinking about what people want you to be or people think you should be. Worried about the little time that you have here on earth and how you're going to use it properly and how you're going to be happy and do what God wants you to do. For remember,